So I finally did it after being a really big fan of Castlevania this past year or so. I finally got around to beating Symphony of the Night. Now, why did it take me so long to do this? So growing up, I played Portrait of Ruin and Dawn of Sorrow, the two of the games on the DS. And I really, really like those games, and they're the ones that I kind of gravitated towards. I wasn't really playing any of the other Castlevania games, especially not the old ones before Symphony of the Night. I just wasn't really a fan of that style, and I'm not the best at them. That's probably why. Although I did play a little bit of Dracula X on PSP, and I did have a pretty good time with that. I might go back and play Rondo of Blood at some point. And I uploaded recently a video a few days ago or like a week ago saying I had some issues with Symphony of the Night, and those issues kind of still stand, but I want to talk about some of the good things I really liked about this game. So compared to the other Castlevania games I played, like the DS ones, the movement in this one is a bit more stiff, I want to say, but it almost feels like as you get more abilities and as things open up and you get used to things, the movement and the combat starts to feel really, really satisfying. The best comparison I can think of to, compare it to is Kingdom Hearts 1. A lot of people really liked Kingdom Hearts 2 combat because of how fluid and awesome and cool it was, and they said Kingdom Hearts 1 was a bit stiffer. But once you get used to it, in my opinion, Kingdom Hearts 1 has some of the best combat in the series. It is a bit stiff, yes, but once you get used to it, it is super satisfying and fun to execute. For me personally, and I've heard opposing opinions, the game really started to pick up around the inverted castle. I really, really like doing the inverted castle. And although I knew it was coming, it was still a really cool thing to go through and see. I just didn't like having to do all the fetch quests before that. Like, oh, go across the castle and get this ring. Go across the castle and get this ring. And then go wear them in this room. And then you gotta go find Maria. And you gotta go fight Maria. And then she'll give you these glasses that... Why does she have them? Who cares? Either way, the whole thing was cool by the end of it. But again, it wasn't until about the point where we got to, we fight Richter, and I didn't even know what I needed to do to bypass the bad ending. It wasn't until that point that it really started to click with me. The thing is, with Castlevania games, with me, at least, whenever I start playing them, I don't want to stop until I'm finished. This one, I stopped a few times early on. Normally I could have beat it in a few days, but it took me a couple of weeks to beat it. But about the time I reached that halfway point, I didn't want to put it down. I wanted to keep going. I wanted to see the end. I wanted to get stronger, get all the other weapons and everything. I had a blast by the time I was at the second half. My biggest gripe by far, though, is just how easy this game is. Aside from when you first get to the inverted castle, everything is piss easy in this game. You can beat bosses in a matter of 5 seconds towards the end. It's ridiculous, and I didn't grind at all. Anyway, I'm out of time, but if I had to rate this on a scale of S to F, I would give it a B+. It was good. I would play it again.